My name's Ryan Lovett. I'm a paramedic supervisor. I've been a paramedic for about 9 years, and I spend the majority of my day trying to weave through traffic responding to emergency calls. So when motorists see an ambulance or any emergency vehicle, coming up behind them or coming from the side with their lights and siren activated, the first thing we want you to do is not break any road rules. We don't want you to go through a red light. We don't want you to move on the wrong side of the road. We don't want you to mount a curb. What we do want you to do is acknowledge that we're there, indicate what you're going to do, then move slowly and steadily to the left, and then come to a complete stop. We don't want you to pull to the left and keep driving, because sometimes what we'll need to do is move through traffic. We might need to weave in front of you or something like that. So what we want to do is we want to know that you're stopped, and so that we can move through the traffic freely. So it's a great example of somebody turning in front of us. So again, on these roads are a little bit more challenging. These are one-lane systems, and there's no opposite side of the road for me to cross onto when I'm responding urgently. So in this situation, I'm really relying on people to move out of the way when there's a lot of traffic. Now, this is a situation here. That's all right. There's a red light here, and I didn't want these people to move through the red light for me, because we don't want you to break the law and have an accident because you're moving out of the way of an emergency vehicle. And again, there's a little bit of confusion here, because this person can't move left because there's a car to the left of him. So, in these situations, it'd be great if the cars could indicate and just move to the left, so that cars that are in front of me can also move into the lane next to me. Here I'll be crossing onto the wrong side of the road. It's a bit of a blind corner, so I'm going to exercise quite a bit of caution coming around here. There might be a bit of traffic coming up onto the Anzac Bridge, because that's where the accident is. Okay, that's pretty good. There was no cars turning. So again, it's hard here. There's a blank lane of traffic, but no, I can get around there.
431 for a report. 431. Yeah, 431, thank you. We've got a single motorbike versus car, patient ambulance on scene prior to CA arrival. We'll do a quick assessment of the patient, and this is going to be a probable feature.
So again, this is a challenging for these guys, because they've really got nowhere to go.
431.
So I'm going to go up the inside. I want these guys to stop. That's perfect. So this car is an excellent example. Stop, move out of the way, and then don't move, and that gives us the opportunity to get in. Okay, there's a bus behind me again, which is stopped, which is really great. And now I'm going to drive up here to the crossover, which is here. Yeah, so these guys should be able to see my flashing lights. Flashing headlights, and again this guy here, I need him to stop, so I needed him to stop. So again, up the inside, I want these guys to stop, just stop, indicate, stop, slow, that's all we need. There we go, and that's it. I'm going to pull out in front of this guy. So that was obviously one of the more challenging environments. There's a heap of traffic, a heap of narrow lanes where cars didn't have the opportunity to pull over. But it gives you a good example of how difficult it can be sometimes.